Hey y'all, welcome to the show. We'll get things started in the chat here. Welcome to the OraCola. Put your misspelling. Put your questions for the universe in the chat. Choose your oracle and enjoy your answer. Answer. Okay, that was it. Okay, y'all. Hi there. Hi, P&G. Hi, Goog. Hi, Patrick. Welcome. Welcome back. Glad y'all are here. I think I need to adjust this a bit. Let's go up a little titch. Let's go up a titch. How's that? Good? All right. Okay. Take a sip. Got cold here in Austin. Boom, just like that. It was one of them cold fronts that just whips on through, and you ain't expecting it because you didn't bring your jacket. That was me yesterday. It was a very sad day in the evening when I had to get my ass home without no jacket. But yeah, it was terrible, terrible. And it's worse today. So if you're in Texas, you're probably suffering. I'm so sorry. Usually, except like last year, this is kind of the tail end of the snow apocalypse, but usually this time of February, it doesn't get quite this cold. It just kind of has gone its own way after Valentine's Day, but this year it's sticking around. So it got cold. And I appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight on this cold evening, February 23rd, 2022. Yesterday was the 2022 thing. And I don't know if anything significant happened, but it was special for some reason. So, yeah, it's cold. It's fucking cold, y'all. Woo! All right. Well, welcome to the show. I'm Arcicolo, the OraCola. I'm going to be here with y'all live on YouTube from Austin, Texas for the next hour or so, doing the tarot and other oracles, which are all listed in the description box down below. So click that arrow if you're not sure. If you're watching it later, you just kind of want to know what's going on with us. Anyway, that's what's going to happen. Yeah, so first thing we usually do is I don't know, do we do the ritual first or we do the going over the things first? Should we go over the things first or the ritual? I'll let y'all decide. Whoever chimes in on the chat first, tell me, what should we do? The ritual or the explanation? Which one should go first this evening? February 23rd, 2022. Anybody? Anybody? Come on now. Come on now. Explanation. All right. There we go. All right. So we have several oracles for you to choose from here on the OraCola, and you can choose any one of them for your query. And the first one you can choose, or any of them actually, we're just going in random order, is the Arcicolo Tarot deck. This is all the major arcana plus one of each of the suits. My own tarot that I used on the original OraCola, which aired on public access TV in the early teens, 20 teens. Okay, our newest oracle is the fashion/style oracle. This is for you if you want to have any kind of like fashion or style inspiration. We also have the crystal oracle if you want earth energies or crystal energies. Go with that one. We have the essential oil oracle. If you want to do any plant medicine, this is the one for you. And then we have our non-card oracles, our special oracles. We have, of course, the Revelation Oracle. always pertinent in these times. It's just going to be a random verse from the book of Revelation of the King James Version of the Holy Bible, which is the only version of the Holy Bible that counts, by the way. And we got the pornicle, which is dirty pictures. So if you put a question for the pornicle in the chat, make sure it's PG or YouTube will censor it. Okay. And then we got the lovely hat of self-care, because sometimes you just want to know what to do good for yourself. This one's easy. And finally, last but not least, everyone's favorite bitch, the magic hate ball. She hates everything about you and your question. So choose it wisely, or you will be very, very sad. Okay, so let me go in here in the chat and see who's up. Carol Jean, hi, welcome to the show. Welcome back. Okay, so y'all know how it goes. I'm going to explain it for the crowd. Put your question for the universe in the chat and choose your oracle. I just went over them, and let me know what you want to know from the universe. And that's what we're going to do for the next 40 minutes, 55 minutes or so. All right, so on to the ritual. Okay, so the first thing we do when we set the space, just going to get in the right space to invite the universe in. First thing I like to do is burn the sacred wood. I'm going to burn that sacred wood. Oh, yeah. Let that sweet smoke infiltrate all of the nooks and crannies of this space, allowing the universe to have a clear area to do its magic. Okay. And then we also have the bell. Just ring the bell for service and to chase out any negative energy that hates this lovely sound. All right. And I had been doing this pathogen wand, but it ran out of batteries, and I ain't been to the dollar store to get more. So we're going to skip that one tonight. If you got your own pathogen wand, please feel free to insert it here. In general, this is the time for you to do whatever ritual you would like to do, because it's up to you. It's all up to you. So do your own thing. All right. And last but not least, we got the Rich Bitch Witch Spray that we're slowly working our way through. That's probably got the Legionnaires in it because it's so old, but hopefully not. This is for abundance for me and you. And if you would love to share your abundance with me, or even just like to, you can always do that by sending a gift or offering or tip or what have you to Venmo or PayPal, Arcicolo, Arciecola. It's in the description box if you want the full thing, but it's easy to send me a tip. Wink, wink. And it's always appreciated. Of course, if you're not able to, this show is totally just for you. It doesn't matter if you contribute, but if you got some extra to share, give it on over. Okay. All right. So, do we have a question? Oh, yeah. Change your preference in the chat if you're watching it to live chat, so all messages are visible, not just the top messages. We figured that out, or somebody, who was it? Goog figured it out. Somebody figured it out a couple weeks ago. I thought they've been censoring it the whole time, but they still might be censoring it. So I would still be on the cautious side and go PG with your questions. But yeah, go to live chat instead of top chat. Top chat. All right. Oh, hey, Prince. Welcome. Okay. We had a question up here. Patrick had a question. Now that I have my sense of smell back, finally, what essential oil should I enjoy to fight COVID-19? Ooh, I love this one. That's a good question. The COVID thing is wearing out. It's fizzling fast, and I feel like it won't even be an issue in a year. Like nobody will even remember it happened, which is kind of sad and terrible because it's been such a prominent part of our lives for the last couple of years. But that's the way humanity goes. We forget shit quick when it's easy to focus on something else. So hopefully you will have your sense of smell back. And let's see what oil the universe has for you. Melissa. Oh, I don't eat lemon balm. Okay, that's good. Delivers deep healing. So deep in your sinuses, this is going to work its magic and get them little sniffers working. So there you go. It looks like you can ingest it, you can put it on your body, and you can breathe it in. So you choose your way to do it. But lemon balm is your balm of Gilead this evening. Thank you for playing the OraCola. Okay. Goog, you did do Goog the Googler. Yeah, lemon balm, that's good. I would even say any kind of lemony thing would be appropriate. I think you can interpret that as you wish. All right, does anybody else have a question for the OraCola this evening? Remember, I'm only going to be here for about 50 more minutes, so get that shit in. Oh, Goog has another one from the oil deck. What should we plant when the weather is done being awful? Well, here's what I think you should plant. Something that does not require you to haul its ass in and out every fucking 2 weeks. I'm tired of bringing these plants in and out. I have hauled this heavy ass shit in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Way more than I've ever been fucked. So I don't know what to do. I acquired these plants by mistake because someone gave them to me and I thought, okay, I'll just watch them, and they didn't die. So I'm like, okay. And then the winter rolls down and you got to like bring them inside when it gets a certain temperature. I did not sign up for that shit. I just wanted like one plant. I just wanted one, maybe two, but really one or two was all I wanted. Now I got like, I don't know, double digits, maybe. It's terrible. I don't advise being a plant parent unless you really feel the calling. Okay. Sorry, had to go off on that rant because I had all these bitches in earlier and I'm like, God damn it. Oh. Okay. Ginger. Ooh, that's good. What does it say? Soothing and stimulating. You can do this with anything. So you can take this as a food or a pill or on your skin or even breathe it in. Ginger. And it's real common. And it lasts a long time. I was at the Oriental Market. Oh, wait, I can't say that word anymore. Sorry. What's the appropriate word? Asian food market, or maybe just say the word Ranch 99. I was there the other day and I saw some ginger. I was like, you know what? I should just have that on hand in case I need it. And so I got some, and it's still good like 3-4 weeks later. So it'll last you, and it's pretty cheap. So get you some ginger. There you go. And it's not hard to grow, apparently. So yeah. P&G, please do a birthday tarot reading for my sister. Her birthday's tomorrow. Okay. All right. Tarot for P&G's sister for her birthday. Birthday time. It was Apollo's birthday yesterday, and I didn't remark on it because, it just felt like it would get lost in the whole 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22 thing. But it was actually his 7th birthday. So happy birthday to Apollo, my dog, who I've had since he was 7 weeks old, real young. And yeah, he has not improved in his behavior at all. He is still an asshole and he needs a bath desperately. But yes, I still love him. So happy birthday, buddy. Okay. Here you go. High Priestess. So this is a message for your sister, her birthday. So she should be more of the kind of the divine feminine, like embrace that, her intuition and feminine knowledge, and also it's a time to reflect. You know, every time you get on your birthday, you've passed another milestone. You're still alive, and it's a good time to kind of sit back and look at the past year or so since your last birthday and just reflect and not pass judgment on what you did. That's the important thing. Um, whether you was doing things that you felt like you should be doing, you should just accept that you did it and you had to do it because you needed to do it to be on your path. And it's okay. So, yeah, High Priestess, that's good energy. And I hope she has a fantastic birthday. All right. Okay. Now, I know we had one online, but if anybody else has one that's in the chat, throw it in there before I dig out this book. Anybody? Anybody got a question? All right. Well, I'm going to, explosions in Ukrainian cities. I'm hoping I don't have to talk about the man tonight because really he's just been getting on my nerves so much and I would love a break. But I know I haven't drawn no tea yet, and there's a chance that the man will be in the tea, so we'll just see what happens. But anyway, if your question has to do with the man, I will still read it, but I'm just saying I'm tired of it. All right. So I'm going to go to the online portal here and find my question from earlier. I think it was on the gram. Okay, yes. Megatex, our friend who usually posts online, has a question. What kind of thing should my boyfriend and I try on vacation? Pornicle. All right, that's a good one. So with the pornicle, we do the random number generator. I almost forgot. Let's see, we do a number between 1 and 755 because those are the pages. I'm going to generate 219. All right, page 219 in the pornicle for Megatex and her main person. 219. Oh. Okay. This looks like an all female scene. So maybe, possibly, some lesbian action or some lesbian porn. Also, maybe a voyeuristic thing because I don't see. Is that a man down there? I guess that's a man down there. So maybe there's one guy. So maybe you need to get a third or a fourth or a fifth or a sixth. How many are in there? I don't know. Anyway, there's your pornicle for your whatever. I hope it works out. That was a fun scene. Yeah, that was like a porn scene that you would find on the Pornhub or whatever. They got them group scenes. Okay, there we go. Who else has a question? We got about 40 more minutes left in the show. I think maybe I should do a scroll to make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope, I got that one. I got that one. Oh, tea. Oh, it's 9:20. It's so early. Do we have to do tea so early? Oh. Okay, Patrick. What does the tarot have to say about the man and his push for a central digital programmable currency? Okay. Well, I feel like it's kind of already happened. We just haven't named it yet. We're all doing our banking online. We all got the apps on our phone. We all use the credit card, and the bill doesn't even come in the mail no more. It comes on your email. So I think we've already got there. We just haven't quite fessed up to it. But okay, here we go. Ooh, the hermit. I think a lot of it is still kind of hidden away from us, like I said, but also we have the opportunity to think about it before we go all in. Maybe we need to retreat a bit from our enthusiasm about digital things. That's not to say you shouldn't tip me. I think you still should. But yeah, if you're feeling uncomfortable about the digital currency, why not kind of back away and start using cash again for a while and see how that makes you feel? Yeah, I I think it's a foregone conclusion that the way we process transactions is going to change again quite suddenly over the next 10 years. Like, it's going to be like, woo! You look back and suddenly you're like, what just happened? I think it's going to happen. But I think we also can be smart and figure out ways to subvert it. So try. Okay. Who had a question? Oh, PNG wanted essential oils. Let's just do a quick little pull for that. Do. Ew. Heliochrysum. I think we pulled this one before. Encourages forgiveness and promotes longevity. Helichrysum. Helichrysum. However you say it. It's kind of a florally kind of smell. I remember working with it in the past, and it's nice. So there you go. There's your oil inspiration. Okay. All right, we're at 9:23. If no one else has a question, I guess I'll have to take some tea. Ooh, Gook has tarot. I'll get that in a second. Let's do this tea. Food vloggers. Okay. I probably talked about this before just randomly, but it's never been a tea. But I'm very impressed with people who have made a living online, going around and eating shit everywhere. Like people who just travel the world to different places to eat the cuisine and then just vlog about it and put it up on YouTube and earn the ad revenue. Some of these people have millions of followers. Like, how? It's just some dorky, skinny person like bumbling around a foreign country or somewhere and just like, yeah, I'm gonna eat this shish kebab. And then they eat it, and then you spent 20 minutes of your life giving them ad revenue. And so I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, sure, good for them. They made it work. They figured out a way to grift the system, and the man is letting them for the time being. So, okay, but what are they contributing to like society? What are they doing to like contribute to the progression of mankind? It's not like they're channeling messages from the universe or nothing. It's just that they're going around to popular places and eating the food and advertising for them by eating the food and putting it on their platform and probably not even paying for the damn shit. So they're just like, you know, they're propagandists for food. I don't know. I'm not saying that it's wrong to watch, and I'm not saying that it's not entertaining because sometimes it is. And sometimes I learn things that I did not learn about a culture or a place, about their specialities. But I'm just saying, this is one of them bullshit occupations that unfortunately are not a good thing for us as a society. If you have a platform that big, you should be doing more than eating clams. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Back to the tarot. Goog, tarot. How can I help my husband build up his island on Animal Crossing? That is not a good question for the tarot. It is a very shallow question, but I'm going to do it anyway because why not? Animal Crossing. What the hell is that? Okay. Oh, okay. There you go. The universe wants everyone to know that this is the thing, the high priestess. Yeah, do that. Do that. I already talked about it. Do that. Okay. If y'all don't have a question, then I'm going to do a read, a real quick fashion read, style read for us. This is our newest oracle, and it is all about designers and photographers and models and folks who were influential in pop culture on the fashion. Okay, here we go. Oh, this one popped out. Oh my God. How could this not, like, okay. If y'all was watching last week, y'all know that I talked about Linda Evangelista and her problems with her lumpy whatevers. And yeah, she's back. We need to listen to this story for some reason. For some reason, this is important. And this is not the first time I've pulled her, even without her thing. So I don't know what to tell y'all, but Linda Evangelista is your style oracle again. Maybe it's about not being afraid of your lumps and bumps. I don't know. Okay. What am I drinking? My huge. My huge. Okay. What does it say? Okay. Sorry. Gotta figure it out. It says, you are the most important person on your team. Yes. Life is a catwalk, so learn how to work it. Yes. Don't get out of bed for less than I would. Okay. So she is not following her principles right now because she says she's basically agoraphobic, which means she can't go out in public. Yeah. Poor thing. But she had her heyday. She had her time. Okay. Who else has a question for the OraCola? I don't think there's any more online. I'm going to check. Check the other platform. Yep. No questions. So it's all up to y'all. We have about 30 minutes left in the show. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. Anyone? Anyone? Question? All right, I'm going to continue with my reading for the crowd. Oh, Magic 8 Ball. Will I die if I go outside tomorrow? Hopefully not. But let's see. Magic 8 Ball, what do you see? You crazy fucking bitch, you're so fucking mean. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. She changed her mind. Hold on. Hold on. So difficult. Come on. Make up your mind. Outlook not so good. There you go. The hate ball says outlook not so good. Okay. Should I eat tacos tomorrow? Pornicle. Okay. that's actually a good answer for the pornicle. That's a good question. Okay. Back to the thing. We're going to do another number. 454. Page 454, Prince Albert and tacos. Oh, okay. That's a pretty interesting picture. So, maybe, but it looks like hot dogs might satiate you better. You might have a hot dog night instead of a taco night. Yeah. You might need to go looking for some hot dogs or sausages or franks or whatever you want to call it. But maybe tacos you should save for a different night. Okay. Patrick's walking the dog. Well, good luck. It's cold and wet and slick. I hope it's not freezing where y'all are. Is it going to snow in Dallas? I have no idea. They said it was going to be cold and maybe sleety in the Austin area, but like not a huge chance of it. So I don't know. It's like 3 hours away up to Dallas. That is the most vile thing I've ever laid eyes on. Yeah, that was a pretty disturbing picture. It was a dick fishing in a creek for other dicks, kind of like Grinder. Okay. Does anybody else have a question for the OraCola? Oh, all right. Well, I'm going to keep making my way through it. I was going to do a crystal. Let's do a crystal oracle for the collective. What page was it? Look, scroll up, bitch. Or listen later. I don't have time for this. Ooh, garnet. Ignite your passion. Garnet. I don't know what is that January birthstone? I don't know. But garnet is your crystal energy for this coming week. Let's do an essential oil just to get y'all excited. Lemon. Ooh, we got lemon balm earlier. So citrus is hot with the universe this evening. Get you some lemon. Maybe do a little lemon juice in your water. Maybe a little lemon in your tea. Yeah, there you go. There's a theme going tonight. Anyone else have a question? Questions are welcome, 'cause otherwise it's gonna be a boring show. We got about 25 more minutes, so yes. Put your questions in the chat. This is the time when I should probably have an extra thing to do. And I thought astrology was going to be it. I don't feel it. So I don't know. I think I need to launch a new thing. And I know I talked about going through the tarot. I still think that might be a good idea, but I don't know. Is there something else y'all want me to do? Let me know. I'll think about it and maybe I'll do it next week. Okay. Goog has a tarot. Tarot for the big all hands meeting at work tomorrow, please. Okay, you have a lot of work questions, so I know it's a big part of your life. Let's see what the universe says. Okay. Work meeting says, oh shit, the Hermit. The universe is seriously pounding home some themes this evening. I hope y'all appreciate this. It's very, I wouldn't say it's rare. I'm just saying it's auspicious. So yeah, you should go to the meeting and keep your fucking mouth shut. Don't say nothing. And if you're called on, say as little as possible. Just zip it. There you go. We like RC rants. I bet you do. I bet you do, you sick bastards. Ooh, Queen. COVID 1D. Okay. Will she die? Magic hate ball. Okay, so I did see this headline on just a random page that the metaverse shot at my phone, but I did not investigate it. So I saw that the Queen had tested positive for the vid, and I did not look further because frankly she might as well be dead for all I care. Not that I wish her ill, but whatever. She don't have nothing to do with my life. Okay, mystery. Whoa, my reply is no. Okay, so Karen here is certainly a royalist, and she's not even going to show you publicly because that's how much of a coward she is. But she said her reply is no. So that lizard's going to last another day if you believe she's still alive. You'll turn off your camera. Yeah, it's wise. Don't tape people unless you plan to get prosecuted later, but get a segment on some national TV. Because they'll show your shit like Edward Snowden, but you might have to flee to Russia. Just saying. Claire, hi, welcome to the show. It's good to see you. Yes, definitely it's best to zip it. What are you? I'm drinking my usual shit. What do y'all think? Good God. Or is it imposter queen? That's what some people are saying. I'm just on the conspiracy Twitterverse, like the word is the queen has already moved on to the next stage and there is an imposter in her place that is pretended to be the queen. I guess because they don't want to transfer the power yet, or they want this Andrew thing to get behind them. By the way, there's been some very interesting developments in that whole situation, in case you are not aware. Prince Andrew settled his lawsuit with his accuser who brought the lawsuit. And they supposedly made a nice substantial donation to her charity. Who knows what that means? But also, another interesting thing is one of his associates, the Epstein associate, I think it's Jean-Luc Brunel, or maybe I'm making that up. Maybe that's an actor. I don't know. But there's some French dude who was in prison because of his affiliation with Epstein, who was supposedly a trafficker along the lines of the Ghislaine Maxwell type. And he, in prison, just conveniently in the last week after the settlement was announced. So I don't know what to say about it, but it's just very interesting. So that whole situation is still burbling under the mainstream wahoovia. Okay. Am I having a bad day? No, I'm having a pretty good day, honestly. It's just cold, and I don't like it when it gets cold suddenly and I have to bring all my shit in. Claire, your choice for my question. Will I ever win that Academy Award my grandfather said I would? Okay. And should I get a stand-up set together? Okay. Let's see. What shall we do? Let's do tarot. Okay. We'll do tarot for that one. Because those are very nebulous questions that cannot be answered definitively. It all depends on your choices. So let's see. All right. Claire, stand up career or not? Cups. Okay. So you need to really get in touch with yourself and figure out if it's what you want to do within the deepest part of your soul. And if it is a thing that you feel like you really want to do and not what someone told you should do or what someone thought you should do, then yes, you should do it. But if it's not something that resonates with you emotionally, then it's not good for you and just walk away. It's not worth it. So there you go. And as far as the Academy Award, who cares? It's all rigged anyway. It doesn't matter. You have to suck so much dick to win an Oscar. It's like, why? Why bother? No wonder you need a facelift. Your jaw gives out after so much time. All right, we got about 17 more minutes left here in the show. Let me see. We did a style, we did a crystal, we did a essential oil. Should we do a revelation for everybody? Let's do that. Let's do a revelation for the whole collective. We got to get our generator up. So 22, a number between 1 and 22. 13. Chapter 13. Oh, we were already there. We were already bookmarked there. Okay, so there's 18 verses. Change that to 18. All right. 3, verse 3. It is the 23rd after all. All right, Book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 3. And I saw one of his heads as if it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast. Okay, so the world is enthralled with the beast. I think this is apparent for all who care to see. And the beast has been wounded many times. Like the truth is tried to come at the beast, but it keeps batting the truth away and it's healing itself. So right now we're in the stage where the beast has been wounded. It has definitely shown its weakness, but it's still strong and it's still able to carry on. And we still have to be aware of the beast and its power, even though it seems like it might be weak at the time. You can never take your eyes off the beast. That's a lesson. Okay. Pornicle from Goog. How should we punish the hate ball for being so hateful? Oh, she might like it. Or they might. I don't know what their pronouns are. I'm just assuming. All right. 7:55. All right. 7:55. 384. Page 384. Hate ball. Why are you so hateful? What do you need to be not so hateful? 384. 380. Oh, God. These pages are so thick and weird. Okay. Ooh, this is okay. So this is two parts of a larger picture. This is clearly an orgy of some kind. So if we're looking to punish the hate ball, we just need to, take them to an orgy because obviously they're not going to like it, but maybe they will like it. And maybe the punishment they desire is orgiastic in nature. Okay. I hope y'all got a good screenshot of that. Quite the scene. There's some cunnilingus going on and some fucking and some butt fucking and some, well, there's just the whole thing. Yeah, some hand jobbing, some kissing. That's boring. With all this going on, the kissing is boring. Yeah, fondling, lots of fondling. I think there's even some, I don't know, maybe foot things. That's a lot to unpack. It's a orgiastic. Yes, I did say orgiastic. Oh, yeah. So you just got to punish the hate ball with kindness and pleasure. And eventually they will give way and you will be the master and they will be the servant. Isn't that how it always works? The people who need to be punished sexually are the ones who are dominant in real life. So the hate ball is a sub. You know it. You absolutely know it. 100%. Okay. We got about 12 more minutes left in the show. Should we have some more tea? Yes, I think we should. Oh my God. Okay, well, I knew it was going to come up eventually, so I might as well say it. So, Canada. They had interesting things happen over the last few weeks. Far more interesting than things that were happening, which are also interesting. But, long story short, the people who were upset with certain things went to protest at the Capitol. They were there for a while. Eventually, the politicians were like, we don't like this. And they decided to invoke some kind of crazy draconian emergency only law for this thing, which was not that bad. I watched a lot of it online and it was not that bad. Anyway, so they invoked these powers. The protest has kind of moved off, but they still had to talk about it. It came out tonight, just literally hours ago, that the person in charge, was going to rescind that whole thing because it was within his power. It was in the middle of making its way through the the lower bodies of the parliament. But suddenly he's like, oh, it's okay. We don't need it no more. Now, the protest has been dispersed as far as the initial concerns are concerned. But the very fact that they enacted this very draconian and frankly, a law that was only meant to be enacted in extreme circumstances, like say we invaded them, say United States decided, Canada, you're a fucking asshole and we hate you and we're going to take your shit. And we just like ran over the border and just ran over there and took all their shit. Yes, that's when you enact this kind of thing. It gives you wide, broad powers, gives the government so much power to do whatever they like to you if they think that that you are somebody they don't like. So anyway, it was a very upsetting development, but I think it's crucial for us to understand that this is all part of the man's plan to test these kind of things, see how the public reacts. And if most of them react favorably because they've been indoctrinated properly by the man's propaganda, then they know that they can do this in the future and not have to worry about it. Now, the fact that they pulled it back this time tells me that it was just a test run. It was not the real deal. They were just seeing how it all worked out. Just like a lot of things. The man is getting data sets. He's getting data sets so that he can plan his next attack more perfectly. And I just don't know what to think. I'm sure the people in Canada, for the most part, are just like, just let us live our lives. That's most people in the world. They want to live their lives. They don't want to be intruded on. They don't want the government to get in their shit. They just want to go about their day and not have to fucking produce papers to do every goddamn thing. But the man has a different idea about how people should live their lives. So we're going through this test phase. We're all going through the beta test of the man right now. And some people have it worse than others. And I think they're doing different beta tests in different places. So, to the people of Canada, I would say, regardless of what you think about what just happened with the protest, if you agree or disagree, if you think some nefarious people funded it, of course they did. Everybody is nefariously funded at some point or another to do their protest. The fact remains that a lot of people were really invested in this, and popular protests, even if they may be controlled by higher ups, still have ground level support. These are projects that are picked by the man for a reason, because people will get behind them. So yes, there are still people who have grievances and concerns that they should still bring to their government. But man, what a roller coaster. And who would have thought Canada? Like literally Canada. Why? Why? All right. So let me check the chat here. There was my tea. Yeah, I believe it. The man is running experiments. Canada's infiltrated. Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, they took all their money. Of course. The man is running experiments 100%. And it's just coming out now. Like, I know it's getting fringe to say this, but the World Economic Forum and Klaus Schwab have an agenda and they are trying to implement it and they're working their way at doing it and they're doing a good job so far. Like, they really are doing what they're plainly saying they want to do. And it's right there for everyone to see. And that's the thing about magic and spells and rituals. It's like, you have to let people know that you're doing it in some way so they can acquiesce to having it put upon them. They have to agree to it in some way. So you have to tell them in some roundabout way that you're doing it. He just told everybody flat fucking out, just like a lot of other despots, and they don't even fucking care about it because he's not a head of state. He's just some random, like, rich businessman who has this plan for the future and has set up this, like, whole school that's training up politicians to implement his agenda. He is the Orwellian, Machiavellian Bond villain of everybody's wet dreams. And he loves it. He loves it. He even wrote a book about it. He's been telling everybody what he's up to for years and years and years and years. He's fucking proud of it. And you know what? Everybody who agrees with the agenda that his minions put out agrees with him. That's what I think. If you agree with that agenda, you agree with him. That is the agreement with a psychopath megalomaniac, and that is not tenable in my world. So stop it. Stop it. Get your head on straight. Stop believing that bullshit. Whew. Y'all got me going on that. Let me check the chat here. Best places to see the news. RC News Hour and makeup tutorial for in the future. Whoa. Oh, well, here's the thing with you cannot rely on mainstream media for nothing. So here's the thing. First stop, mainstream media. Check out what the mainstream media says, because mostly it's going to be the truth is opposite of what they're saying. Mostly. Not always, but mostly. So then you have to go, okay, so what are the people who are saying opposite things of them saying? So then you go look at that shit, and that shit's heavily biased too. So then after you've looked at those two things, you dig a little bit deeper and say, okay, what are the independent people saying about these two people together? And then you look into all that and you think about the biases they might have. And then you dig a little bit further down into that rabbit hole. And it's really time consuming. And honestly, I understand why a lot of people do not want to accept it as reality, because once you see the truth, you can never go back. And once you know the truth, it is painful to go against the grain. And so I know why a lot of people just like pick one side or the other. They're like, this is my tribe. This is my tribe. I'm going to go with this and not think about anything else. I get it. It's easy. You don't have to worry about shit besides your own personal drama. And that's what most people choose. But I'm telling you right now, that is not how you get off the wheel of samsara or whatever it's called. That is not how you get off the wheel of karma. You just have to go beyond that thinking and get into the uncomfortable, potentially painful areas of development. And then you might jump to a different level. Remember, I always say vibrate higher. You cannot vibrate higher if you're down here with all of those lower vibration people. So, I don't even know what I just got off on, but that was a rant. Are y'all happy? I hope so. Okay. Goog has a revelation. What's something we have to look forward to in the near future? Okay. Let's see. This might be our last one, but we'll find out. 722. So here we go. Chapter oh my God. 13 again? Are you fucking kidding me? Are y'all seeing this shit? Okay. So we had 18 in that one? I can't remember. It was only like 20 minutes ago or less. 17. No, 18. Okay. So between 1 and 18, 7. 7. Lucky 7. So we'll see where the beast is at verse 7. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. And power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. Well, it sounds like Klaus is going to win this round. I'm sorry. That's rough. That's rough. But if you read the whole Revelations, you know in the end, Jesus and God and the universe, or whatever you want to call it, win. So we might be here in difficult times. We might be the chosen ones who've decided to come here and bear this brunt, bear witness to this turning of the human evolution. But whatever. I can't deal with it anymore tonight. I've given all I can to the man, and it's time for me to tune off and watch some bullshit on YouTube. So, speaking of, thank y'all for tuning into the OraCola on YouTube. I hope y'all will share this with your friends, tell them all about it, like the show, comment on the show, subscribe if you haven't, and stream it in the background if you're in the shower just to get the views up. Whatever you can do. I trust y'all. It's all free. And of course, if you want to donate monetarily as a friend, not as a business, you can do that to Arcicolo on Venmo or PayPal. I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all coming out with me every Wednesday night. I hope y'all stay warm. It's very cold tonight. So till next time. Bye, y'all.